Hello everyone, and welcome back to another The Most Forbidden Love in the World video. Before I get started, I want to apologize for not uploading for 2 weeks now. I had to deal with a lot of personal matters, and it was just not a good week. But things are finally looking up, and that's all that matters. So let me not waste any more time and just get right into the story. All right. Let's see. So this is Mr. Retires. What belonged to his wife?
いいねいいね浴衣姿のリストラ2号ちゃんますます日陰っぽさがにじみ出てて
Oh, the Yakuza. Oh, man.
そうかな忍ぶ女に見えるそう言われると自分の存在意義を認められたみたいで嬉しいなそれは
そういう喜び方をする時点で終わってるけど
ああ
What the?
こんなに美人なのになんでリストラがいいのやら昔を思い出すね女房思いのいいやつだった
自分のことじゃなくて奥さんのこと思い出せよこのバチ当たり
結婚してたり大学教授だったり本当に昔はまともな人間だったんだなご隠居
Oh man, he was a professor? That's crazy.
失礼なことを言いでないよ私は今でも長屋のご意見番としてみんなの尊敬を一心に集めているじゃありませんか
ここで敬語を使うのはリストラしかいないけど
しかも誰にでも
ありがとねご隠居さんこんな大切なもの
たたた。
こうしてみると死んだ女房が枕元に立ってるよ
縁起でもないなもうすぐお盆だからって
そうだ
Oh no.
花火が終わったらみんなで階段でもやろうか
Some ghost stories.
俺に言うそれを四谷階段もボタン道路も番長皿屋敷も耳なし法一も右月物語も書いたことのある
That's a lot of titles right there.
四谷階段の時に一度見に行ったけどなんでお岩さんがメイド服着てツインテールなんだよ
アバンギャルドじゃない
妖精が出てくる意味がわからんかった
Ta ta ta.
ねえね
Huh? Yes?
えどうよこれ
Well, when you phrase it like that,
おさむくんがいつもの格好じゃ恥ずかしいって言うから夏場限定で部屋着を変えてみたんだけど
I appreciate your understanding.
個人的にはさ裾から覗く素足がいい感じかなってそれとも今までよりは露出度減って残念
Oh my. I think it looks good on you.
聞こえんな
I'm saying it looks good on you. You look very pretty. Yeah, Amika's jealous.
ありがと
You're welcome.
うよかったねかやさん
Oh no. Why was she sticking the lit end of her sparkler right at me? Ta ta ta. It's nothing. When I came to, I found Miss Kaya still dressed in her elegant yakuta, giving me a worried look. She really did look attractive in it. Well, not like she was any less attractive when she walked around wearing only a half-buttoned shirt, but I digress. She chased after me all the way to this boarding house. The idea was so surreal, I still had trouble believing it.
少し寝るここ貸そうか
Use what as a pillow? I'm fine. The spot Miss Kaya indicated with a few light pats seemed incredibly soft, even through her yakuta.
遠慮しなくてもいいのに浴衣だから履いてないよ
Oh my. Please. It has been 3 months since we first met, but I still couldn't let my guard down around her, not even for a moment. Look, let's try not to upset Mitoko again. She seems to be having so much fun today.
ああそうですかお父さん
Oh man. You can say whatever you want. I'm almost 30 anyway.
揶揄じゃなくてなんだけどね
You probably shouldn't be telling that to a person in question. The person in question. Actually, she was getting more and more obvious by the day.
最近お疲れ気味
Well, not really. I can manage.
ね仕事どう
I'm doing fine. Plenty of new things to learn, too. Each day is a new adventure. I had to put on a positive attitude to the best of my abilities, but without it coming off as
ふ
force.
ーん
But I couldn't tell whether my attempt worked on Miss Kaya or not, as she just gave me the same old seemingly disinterested uh-huh.
辛いことあったら言ってほしいな。
There's nothing like that.
前は同じ職場だったから気づけたけど、今はそうもいかないから。
You don't need to worry about me to that extent.
おさむくんって一人で抱え込んで冗談みたいに頑張りすぎる傾向があるから。
Can't say I agree. I wasn't tired in the slightest.
やっぱすごく疲れてるっぽい。
I'm not. Don't worry about me. I felt fulfilled in my new workplace. Yes. My job came with so much responsibility, you wouldn't think I was only hired the other month. To the point it felt almost unnatural. What? What's she gonna do to Osamu?
ほら、こっちこっち、おさむくん。
Kaya, what are you doing to him?
おいで。
I'm kind of scared. Oh, that's not bad. Okay, I was expecting something a little worse, but that's a pretty view right there.
何やってんのよ、かやさん。
And there's Mitoko.
ドーナツの過ちなんだからしょうがないよ。って何をする気よこれ以上。わかったわかった。じゃ次は大家さんの番ね。私にされる方とおさむくんにしてあげる方、どっちがいい？
She's playing with Mitoko. Nope. Chief Director?
また君か。
God damn, he sounds pissed at me. Osamu, I mean. It really doesn't add up.
そんなはずはない。誤差の範囲じゃないのかね。
We're talking about millions here. Of course, each department is only a few tens of thousands off, but their profits, it's like someone did this on purpose.
測ったようにとはどういう意味だね。
I'm sorry, I was out of line.
もういい。下がりたまえ。
It's not just this year. I found problems with the records from 2005 and 2004, all the way back to 2001. Beyond that, I cannot even find the records themselves.
どこかに紛れ込んでしまったんだろう。
But where would they be? I searched all the storage rooms top to bottom.
そんなの私が知るわけないだろう。そもそも私は君にそんな仕事を指示していない。
Damn. That's true, but I just did it on my own accord afterward. It's not like a trial employee like myself is eligible for overtime pay and...
そういう問題ではないだろう。最近じゃ組合もいろいろうるさいんだ。
Just a little more. I only need 5 more minutes of your time. It was only a tiny detail that led me to this. Okay, Michihama Trading hired me solely because my CV mentioned Kamada Trading as my previous place of employment. I was of course instantly assigned to their accounting department. They hired me out of season, so rather than trying to slowly bring me up so I can familiarize myself with the company, they just put me where I could start working right away. A reasonable decision, all things concerned. Still, I thankfully got a bit of extra education on my first week with some on-the-job training during lunch break, and permission to look up the old company records during after hours. The files in their storage were much more disorganized than what I was used to at Kamada Trading, but at least they weren't as many. For the first 3 days, I just skimmed through everything I could find. The next 2, I spent time reading the ones I marked as of interest, and a particular suspicion started to weigh heavier and heavier on my heart with each record I investigated, like a snowball rolling down a mountain.
君の見落としなんじゃないのかね。
I can't say it's completely out of the question, but I checked everything at least 10
平
times.
木課長や他のメンバーのクロスチェックは
No, not yet.
話にならんな。そんな独りよがりの報告を上げてくるんじゃない。
I'm sorry. After everything I've done, they wouldn't even glance at what I had prepared. There was nothing I could do about it.
君は些細なことにこだわりすぎる。うちは鎌田さんのような大手とは違うんだよ。
I didn't mean it that way. I simply grew curious about what was happening on a personal level.
だったらなおさらだ。そんな個人の興味に付き合ってる暇などない。まったく、とんだ期待外れだ。
Damn. Sorry.
私が君を採用したのはね、もっと対極を見据え、我が社にとって真の利益になる企画を立案する人材が欲しかったからだ。
Yes.
それが君ときたら、過去のあらを探してばかりで、そんな税務署みたいな真似をさせるために雇ったんじゃない。
I am sorry for letting you down. You had to know what the tax office did to be able to fool it, though. But I couldn't just tell him
そ
that.
れだから大手出身は、会社の規模に合わせた仕事もできないのに、プライドだけがやたらと高くて困る。
Yeah. I'm sorry. I was pretty sure I left any pride I might have had at my previous
今度こ
workplace.
そ下がりたまえ。そして次からは、君が直に来ることは認めん。すべて、平木課長を通すように。
I understand. What he said wasn't mistaken in the slightest. Under normal circumstances, a new employee who was recruited out of season and not even through headhunting was acting completely out of line by bringing his opinions directly to the head of the company. But I had to take inconceivable measures precisely because my findings were just as inconceivable. Excuse me. I could feel a multitude of looks with badly faked disinterest pierce my stooped back as I slowly returned to my seat. Well, you couldn't blame anyone for getting curious and indignant about the fact that a new guy just had a public fight with the boss. Still, thanks to this inconceivable action of mine, I learned something very important today. That this business was known about as high ups as the that this business was known about as high up as the very top of the company. A sense of deja vu rose to the surface of my mind like an unwanted shudder.
道浜商事やめた方がいいわよ。
I should have taken her advice then. Osamu should have, I mean. Well, was this what Miss Sawashima meant when she said that to me? And that's the opening again, and we're starting chapter 6. A woman's heart and a stormy night. I wonder what happens in that. Hopefully nothing naughty. I'm looking at you, Miss Kaya. Hello.
今帰りなの？
Yeah, I'm back.
お帰り。ねえリストラさん。
What about you? Are you leaving to deliver newspapers?
そうだけど。
You're getting up at 4 in the morning on Sundays. That's tough. Are you sure you can handle it?
そういう問題じゃなくてさ。
I know you. So I'm not worried about you skipping out on homework, but I believe the way you spend your holidays has an effect on your overall
突
schoolwork.
っ込まれるの避けてるよね。
Anyway, see you. Do your best at work.
こら。
Oh my. You're choking me, Mitoko. She combed my tie and pulled my head down to her eye level. I couldn't stoop that far, so I had no choice but to kneel before her.
就職するとすぐ無理するんだから。いくら今日が休みだからって働きすぎ。
Would she end up locking me in the room if I told her I was once again planning to leave for work around noon?
そりゃ頑張るっていいことだけどさ。でも私はリストラさんが頑張りすぎてプツンって糸が切れちゃうことなんか望んでないんだからね。
I feel like someone had said something like this to me just the other day.
最近ちょっと気づくとすぐ寝てるし、私と話すのそんなに退屈かな。
That's not it. I doze off after the first beer during Mr. Retired's parties too.
みんなと私を一緒にするな。
Eh?
だいたいかやさんが相手だったらどうなのよ。
I keep falling asleep in front of her too, but she doesn't get too upset with me. She says she doesn't mind being boring.
本当にもうあの甘さは歯に染みるっての。
I'm alright. I'm gonna be right back on my feet if I just sleep a little. After all, I'm still in my 20s.
それ以上背 伸びするな。
I'm sorry.
本当に大丈夫？
Yes, I am. Besides, finally being able to have a chat with you filled me with newfound energy. Thanks.
保護者を心配するのは非保護者の義務だもん。
She's blushing.
久しぶりに君と
And
話
there's
せた。
Kaya. Wear her Yakuta.
ありがとう。
You were listening?
いいないいな、大家さんだけ。
What kind of spoiled brat are you?
少女でも少女でも娼婦でも淑女でもお望みのままに。
I'd rather not have either right now. Honestly, Miss Kaya was such a...
チェ
Also, I believe I already told you, but this is my room? I was sure I counted the fourth door from the left, but for some reason I found the resident of room 5 inside.
いや、ご隠居の部屋でみんなと飲んでたらさ、帰り道に迷っちゃって。
Mm-hmm, sure. But all you have to do is go in the straight line to get back to your room from his.
似たような部屋が並んでるから迷うよね。端から順番に開けて、ここでもないってさ。
I feel like we would lose her forever if she accidentally stumbled into Yasunaga's room like that. Anyway, I would really appreciate it if you could let me sleep.
遊ぼうよ、遊ぼうよ。たまのお休みなんだからさ。
This is too much.
退屈。
And to think I just praised her for not giving me a hard time. Miss Kaya, seriously.
じゃあ、落とし前。ちょっとだけ私にも潤いちょうだい。
Goodies? What do you mean?
1、膝枕。
Oh my.
2、添い寝。3、寝る前に激しく疲れる人運動。
A certain kind of crazy and exhausting physical workout before bed. What do you mean by that, Miss Kaya? What do you mean by that? Oh man. I really hope those second and third options were just
と
jokes.
いうか、1を選ばせるためのタミー選択肢？
To pick one. Her thought process remained a mystery, as always.
ほら、おいでおいで。柔らかくて気持ちいいよ。この前体験したでしょ？
Yes, I did, including the blitz that followed after the blizzard. I didn't know the flame of a sparkler could turn ice cold with just a glare. But back then, she understood it wasn't something I did out of my own volition, and cheered back up after we played with the sparklers for a while. In this case, however, I would be the one making the decision.
どうする？とりあえず気を失っちゃったことにしてもいいよ。あとは私が一人で楽しむから。
I would love it if you could listen to me for once. I had to take a firm stand instead of being all half-hearted with her. Regardless of my ultimate decision, it was about time I took responsibility for my actions regarding her. I'm hit with another choice here. Oh my, okay. Please let me sleep on your lap. Please wake me up around noon. Do I trust her to wake me up? I mean, not me, Samu. Okay, let me save real quick. I'm going to save. I'm going with the first option. Alright. Please, let me sleep on your lap.
Oh.
Oh. What happened to the music? Dot dot dot. Miss Kaya? That kind of reaction is incredibly embarrassing, you know? It kind of made me feel like I tried driving face first into a river, only to painfully find out that it was only a few inches deep. I wonder if that was a fair analogy.
ごめん。あまりに前向きな発言に呆然としちゃった。なんか、おさむくんの口から出たとは思えなくて。
Is it already too late to take my words back?
あー、ごめん。おさむくんばりに謝り倒しちゃう。だから、私の太ももをお使いください。
There's so much wrong with this sentence, Yet, nonetheless, then I suppose I'll take you up on that offer. It felt good. What the hell is going on? I don't even want to click the next button. I heard a little moan. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Oh, okay, nothing happened. Okay. I'm not too heavy, am I?
重いよ。だって男にのしかかられてるんだし。
You just can't help but phrase everything in a suggestive manner, can you?
ごめん。ちょっとセクハラ入ってるよね。
I've been exposed to it for so long, I'm almost used to it by now.
それでもスルーしないおさむくんが好きだよ。
Thank you very much.
それも流さないんだ。
You want me to?
寝ぼけてないよね。酔ってもいないよね。今おさむくん全部自分の意思だよね。
Well, who knows? Anyway, it's about time I dozed off. Good night.
ほら答えろ。答えないと寝てる間に何するかわかんないぞ。
I know you won't do anything. You're too kind of a person for that, Miss Kaya.
わかってていつもその態度なわけ？おさむくんそれって最低。
Talking to you has finally allowed me to relax. Thanks. Oh.
ほんと最低。くそ。
Oh, damn.
縛りにかけやがって。
Just playing with Miss Kaya's heart, huh? What's going on in here? It is nothing significant, but here you are, as a token of my goodwill. No need to hesitate. It wasn't expensive or anything. In fact, the postage probably cost more than the thing itself.
なんなのこれ。
To tell the truth, I had something I wanted to ask you. I knew that pointing out how those were sweets would only have an adverse effect. After all, my main goal right now was to have the residents of this house accept an inconceivable situation of mine's sudden appearance.
そんなこと聞いてるんじゃないの。なんでよりにもよってこの銘柄なのよ。
Huh? That's what's bothering you? Well, this is a local brand from my hometown, so it seemed like my plan actually went too well, as Miss Sawashima's attention was completely glued to those sweets.
地元にだっていろいろあるでしょ。なんで真面目な顔して持ってくるのがゲッの香り
Oh,
なのよ。
damn. Well, Garo does boast some of the highest quality hot springs in Japan, the pride of Gifu's prefecture, if I do say so myself. This Garo no Karori was culinary invention of international acumen. It was basically a biscuit with Japanese bean paste inside.
私が子供の頃、旅行に行った友達が嫌がらせで持ってきて以
Oh
来だ
damn,
わ。
she's talking
地
fast.
元民が危機として、
They really are delicious though.
まずは商品名を変えてから出直してきなさい。
It seemed like this Nagoyan girl couldn't appreciate my earnest efforts in ordering the sweets straight from my homeland.
ま、それはいいとして、要件は？
Oh, so I don't need to make another visit then? I was considering bringing some of our local rice cake crackers.
いらないから。
It seemed like Gifu delicacies weren't to her taste, even though both our prefectures were famous for miso cutlets. At least it seemed like I'd managed to get her attention. I straightened my back and looked her straight in the eye. There's something I would like to ask you.
私に？
Yes, and partly the information network of the Sawashima group. Oh. She knitted her brows the moment I mentioned this Sawashima group. Mr. Saki seemed similarly tense. To tell the truth, I was hired by oh my, this is a hard name. Michihama Trading the other day, and I'm now responsible for their accounting.
そう。
Do you remember how we met near the station last month? I was on my way to the interview back then, and well, I passed.
それは良かったわね。
Yes, thank you for all your advice.
感謝されることをした覚えはないわね。
But I do. Well, you said right at the very
そ
end.
う？
You suggested I give up on them, right?
でもあなた、入社したのよね。私の言ったことは何の役にも立っていないんじゃない？
Good. I managed to get her to acknowledge it. Had she denied ever saying that line, our conversation would have ended then and there. It is thanks to you that I realized Michihama Trading, my company, might be hiding a secret.
企業に秘密があるのは当たり前じゃない。だからこそ守秘義務なんて言葉があるんだから。
You are correct, but what if unveiling those secrets, rather than infringing on confidentiality, would amount to whistleblowing?
それは穏やかじゃないわね。
I agree.
一体どんなことがあったのかしら？
I cannot say it is confidential.
言ってることが矛盾してるわよ。内部告発じゃなかったの？
That is why I'm still not sure what to do. Let me ask you just one more time. Is working for Michihama Trading truly something you would advise against?
もう入ってしまった人にそんなこと話してどうなるの？
I hope to make the most of the situation by doing things that would turn them into a more favorable company to be part of.
たかが使用期間中の見習い社員に何ができるの？
Probably nothing.
何よそれ。
It is a question of taking the initiative or laying low, not of success. What sort of result that might yield, I cannot yet say. Why did you advise me against joining them? Could you at least give me a hint?
あなた、本当は正解にたどり着いているんじゃないの？
No, it is still not enough.
足りないって。
The affected parties, as well as the remaining time.
そんな細かいところまで気にしてたら、また蒲田の時と同じ目に遭うわよ。
That surely cannot be the case. I'm just a trial employee. I have no influence over anything.
だからこそ簡単に切れるんじゃない。
あ？
しかも、その見習いがこんな危険なことを考えてると知ったら、どう考えても早く手を打った方が効果的だし。それでも何とかしようと思うの？おとなしく真面目に働きつつ、裏でまた就職活動してた方が。
Well, I'm not entirely sure if my consciousness could handle that. Miss Sawashima, seemingly tired of my indecisive replies, exhaled a lengthy sigh, and after falling in thought for a short while.
一度しか言わないから、聞き逃しなさい。
So don't listen, huh? If I did that, I imagine I wouldn't be able to sleep at night from regret. Her phrasing was as antagonistic as always, but the meaning of her words indicated she was on my side.
基本的に誰も道浜商事に興味はないの。
Eh?
ま、細かいことは気にせず、お盆には実家にでも帰ってご先祖様のお墓参りでもしてきたら。
Wait a second. Wasn't Michihama Trading?
秋になったら当分はそんな暇もなくなるでしょうから、羽を伸ばしておくなら今よ。
え？
さてと、そろそろ出かけないと。佐々木、吉村さんがお帰りよ。
は、では吉村様、本日はお疲れ様でした。吉村様、これ以上は。
Thank you very much. I'll do everything I can.
そう。
That conversation gave me the feeling of reading a cryptic Zen riddle, but there was one thing I understood for certain. She was, without a doubt, entirely too kind for her own good. Oh, we're in the hot springs now?
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, Kaya and Mitako are in the hot springs.
かやさんもここ使うんだ。そりゃもうこの近所だとここしかないし、住宅街だし、お風呂のない家少ないから。ごめんね、風呂なし貧乏長屋で。ま、押しかけてるのこっちだし。それにこういうのも悪くないよね。そう言ってくれると助かる。何？最近の子は発育がいいって言うよね。そう？やっぱ個人差って古今東西を問わずあらゆることに存在するものなんだな。
Oh, okay, buddy. That is quite a view right there. Okay. Okay. I thought that was gonna be censored, but I guess not. And plus, this is my first time seeing Mitako wear her hair down. She looks pretty good.
何？江戸っ子？ 慢できないならお先にどうぞ。別に一緒に入ろうなんて言ってないし。腹いせ。あ
Hmm.
んな程度で怒ったりしないって。我慢の限界にも個人差というものがありますし。限界めっちゃ低いんだけど、いっつも。何か言った？おさむくんが最近遊んでくれなくて寂しいって仕事が忙しいんだもん、仕方ないじゃん。あ、やっぱり寂しいんだ。いい加減その判定方法やめない？それだと横浜の人はみんな怒りんぼになっちゃうよ。私は寂しい。めっちゃ寂しいよ。つられないもんね。こうして毎日ピッカピカに女磨いてるのにさ、あの野郎ピクリとも反応せずにガーガー寝てんの。毎日帰ってくるの夜中の2時だよ。おとなしく寝かせてあげようよ。つまんないもん。今ならかやさんも仕事探せばいいのに。ここに来るまではずっと働いてたんだからさ。今は仕事よりもハマってるものがあるし、まだハメてないけど。
What?
何すんのよ、大家さん。いくら女同士の裸の付き合いだからって必要以上に下品に走らないの。水鉄砲とは懐かしい攻撃を。こっちはまだ現役ですから。そういえば今の話で気づいたんだけどさ。何を？なんでおさむくんが2時に帰ってきてるの知ってるの？早寝早起きのはずの大家さんがさ。
Does she stay up waiting for Osamu?
真面目な話すると体壊すからやめときなさい。私的な話すると、そういう女っぽい行動は態度をはっきりさせてからにしてほしいなと。
I guess that's what she's been up to then. Damn.
大家としては住人の生活パターンを把握しておく義務が建前論。熱いよ。大家さんってずるいよね。娘の顔と女の顔使い分けちゃってさ。
As a daughter and a woman, huh?
女？私がパパーなんて甘えてもキモいけどさ、大家さんだとついつい抱きしめてあげちゃいたくなるくらい愛らしいし。言ってない大体それじゃまるで怨恨じゃないよ。交際はどうだか知らないけど援助は彼は今大切な娘のために頑張ってる。あんたの進学のことしか眼中にない。嬉しいでしょ？そこまで自分を犠牲にしろなんて。口元ほころんでる。いいんだよ。大家さんはおさむくんに甘えたってさ。それが年相応の関係なんだし。だから人の話を。その代わりでいいからさ、おさむくんに甘えられる方は私に譲ってくれないかな。
Oh, she all red.
あれ？のぼせた？勘弁してよもう。私を自分と同じレベルで張り合わせようとしないで。あ、じゃあ譲ってくれる？弱い方のおさむくんは私のものってことでいい？こっちがどうこうじゃなくて、リストラさんの気持ちの問題でしょ、そういうの。いいよ、そっちはまた別の話で。で、こっち側の気持ちの問題としてはさ、だいたいかやさんはね、ちょっと無防備すぎるよ。女性としてももうちょっと節度を持って。ほら、うちって男の住人多いし、いろいろとさ。
Mm-hmm.
で、譲ってくれる？
She wants to say no.
あら、とこちゃん、こんばんは。
ちょっと長湯しちゃって。
So what is it, Mitoko?
すごいな。もうその話は終わり。
She doesn't want to say it.
欲張り。
Yeah.
うるさい。
それじゃ失礼しますね。
おばさん、今は。あち。
Well, everything just got sunk in there, huh? Well, unfortunately, guys, that is a somewhat good stopping point for today's video, I think. Sorry to leave you guys so soon, but I have to get ready to do other things, important business. I apologize, but If you like today's video, don't forget to drop a like. If you have any comments or suggestions, comment down below. And don't forget to subscribe to be on the lookout for the next The Most Forbidden Love in the World video and the next Amagami video. So, as always everyone, thank you for watching. Take care of yourselves. Have a good rest of your day. And I'll see you next time. Bye bye everyone.